As a matter of fact, how to develop your life. We started a series with Daniel Francis, personal development coach of Rebit Limited.
Yes, Rebit.
Hey, Francis, Daniel.
How are you, Lisa? Everything okay?
You have two first names. You realize that?
Yeah, I
you
got
get
that a lot in school
Yeah.
because there was actually a guy in my school whose name was Francis
Yes.
and another whose name was Daniel, and we always kind of teased about that. Yeah.
But it's you.
Yeah,
Nonetheless, it's
yeah,
you.
for
Good
sure,
to have
for
you
sure.
back.
I'm glad to be here.
All
glad
right, I
to be
missed
here
you.
as well. I was feeling a little sick yesterday. I had
Oh
food
my
poisoning.
gosh. Oh, okay.
So I wasn't
it's
sure
not
if
a
I was going to
virus.
make it today.
Yeah, but I'm
unlike
glad
Harry.
that you're here.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, so we started talking about a number of things over the past few weeks.
Yes.
But today we're talking about being reactive versus being proactive.
Yes. And I came up with this topic because just from speaking to persons, even young, old, I see like a similar trend.
Yes.
You know, where basically we had certain experiences and it conditioned us to think a certain way or react a certain way. You know, we go to school, there's a set structure. You study for exams, you do assignments, you have that fear kind of pushing you in a particular direction.
Right.
You go all the way up from primary, secondary, even up to tertiary level, you're being pushed to find a career, do well in classes, you know, get honors, whatever it may be. And then you enter into adulthood and you're so used to this structure and being pushed in a particular direction that you only really react when that happens.
Right.
So now you have a degree, what's next?
Yeah.
Everybody's pressuring you, find a job. Send out applications everywhere, you get the first job you get and you start working. But now you only have that set structure of, okay, you have these 8 hours, you have these certain responsibilities, but what do you do?
Yeah.
But we're only used to doing what we know,
So
which
you
is
only get into rote then. You're just following a routine.
whatever pushes you to act, or in this case react, is what you will do. And they have small value. I call it the push factor. So for instance, you didn't have a job, you send in the applications to get the job. You realize that your son need an extra $1,000 for something in school. All of a sudden, you're pushing and you'll find that $1,000 to pay for this
so
thing.
it's things outside of yourself motivating you, or as you say, pushing you to get things done.
So
You're not taking the initiative.
So the environment is basically pushing you in a particular way to do certain things. And it's fine, you know, it's kind of like you are a leaf in a river, you're just kind of following the current. When there's a little splash, you kind of move this way, another splash, you move that way.
Yeah, but who wants to be a leaf, right?
Exactly. And you kind of
get... you could be the tree.
See, she knows the thing. She knows the thing.
That was mine, eh?
Watch out, go on. Put on a book. You sure can't use that?
Just put my name underneath. Just put my name underneath.
I'll put you as a referral, yes. Right. But the thing is, it sends this kind of comfort, and it kind of leads to feelings of you're trapped or you want more, but you never thought about what more you wanted. And that kind of gets into the proactive side of it, of what you could be doing. And I call that the pull factor.
Right.
But in order to pull something to you, you have to know what it is, right? And I realize that we as people are not very specific about what we want. For instance, whenever I ask people, you know, what does success mean to you? They'll say, you know, financially free. I say, okay, what does financially free mean? It's like, I could go wherever, spend whatever amount of money and not worry about anything. And I say, okay, so how much money are you making a month? Pause. Nothing. I say, that is where we kind of lack. We don't really set particular targets for ourselves. You're talking about 10 steps ahead before about how you think. And that's what person should be doing. They're saying, okay, well, if I want to be financially free, how much money do I need to make in the next 5 to 10 years? If I want to make, let's say, $30,000, what do I need to be doing now to get me there the next year, the next 2 years?
So you want clear and specific goals and timelines.
Yeah, so that you know what you're aiming for. Because think about it. If that mother can find that extra $1,000 to buy this particular thing for the son because school brought it up, what could she do if she actually aimed for it and was super proactive about making it reality?
So why do you think people don't do that? Given the fact that it's something that if you do it, the outcome, the results would generally make your life easier or better.
I mean, again, it just comes back to the conditioning. If you've been doing something for so long, it just becomes your norm. So if you're just used to only reacting when you're pushed, you will only react when you're pushed.
It could be fear as well.
And that as well. That's a major
fear of
thing.
The unknown.
Nobody wants to come out of their comfort zone because they don't know what lives out there.
Correct.
They don't know if it'll be success.
It's a bit of a risk.
Yeah, and again, simple things like you work in a job and you want to start your own business, that is a scary thing because you might have to quit your job.
But not everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur.
Exactly as well. So you have to really decide about what you see as your ideal future.
Yeah.
And once you know that, this is what I want, it's so much easier to say, okay, I can take these little risks, I can make my plan, and I can make a stepwise way of getting to it as opposed to just...
But you know what, there's a certain level of empowerment in being reactive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying to like plan out everything because that would be crazy, but at least have some sense of an idea, because most persons are just, again, taking that anecdote of just going with the flow.
Okay.
So anything is anything.
So Daniel Francis, give us 3 tips to being reactive.
Yes. So being proactive is basically,
well, one, we don't want to be reactive.
We don't be too reactive.
Yeah.
But basically, as I said, just have that one specific thing that you want to aim for, to just make a clear idea of steps that you're going to get to, and have targets so that if you're not on target, you have to make a little bit of an adjustment. And 3, just be patient. I think patience is a really hard thing for us to do, because we want everything instant.
Instant
gratification. Yeah, but the patience, if you can really wait for your reward, you can get way more than what you expected as opposed to if you get it now.
Yeah, wonderful tips there, Daniel. Thank you very much for coming, and we look forward to seeing you once again. And this is all part of developing your life right here on the Now Morning Show.